Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. My name is Mohit and welcome to Dude's Banter once again. So game number 10 being done between Nottingham Forest and Manchester United, and as we know the scoreline went 2-2 and it was a draw. So I am recording this video currently as the match between Chelsea and Tottenham is going on, and currently Chelsea are leading 1-0 against Tottenham at halftime. So yeah, coming back to this video, we have a couple of points to discuss. So I think the first thing we'll start off with the game. It was a 2-all game between Nottingham Forest and Manchester United, and it was a pretty good game for us. Not for us, for Nottingham Forest, because we were chasing 4 games, 4 wins in a row, but unfortunately that did not happen in this game. And on the bright side, we are currently 4 games unbeaten in the league, and we have got 10 points in those last 4 games. So yeah, the good thing, but a thrilling draw away from home, which could have been a win for us, but unfortunately it went out for a draw. But yeah, coming back to the game, Amorim fielded the same squad which played against Brighton, and Casemiro and AMAD scored both the goals for us. And for Nottingham Forest, it was Morgan Gibbs White and Savona, if I'm not wrong, his name. So yeah, both the teams had a good outing. And Nottingham Forest, as always, plays really well against Manchester United, and we have seen that for the past couple of seasons. It was a similar pattern against Brighton as well, but we managed to defeat Brighton after 5 games. So yeah, coming back to this game once again, not going off to Brighton, but yeah, Casemiro opened the goal as we know, opened the scoring, sorry, as we know in the 34th minute. Then in the second half, everything changed, and suddenly Forest were 2-0 up in 2 minutes, 2 goals in 2 minutes by them, and they were 2-1 up. And it looked like Manchester United again had switched off, and we have come back to the previous season Manchester United where we score a goal and we just switch off. But yeah, in this game as well, it looked like we had switched off, and for most part of the second half, it looked like we have dropped points. But yeah, Manchester United was continuously attacking the Nottingham Forest goal in search of an equalizer, and it came through Amad Diallo with that wonderful strike, a wonderful volley which went in. And fortunately for us, or you can say a good thing for us, is that both the goals which we scored have come from set pieces. That is, both the goals have come off corners. So a good stat, a good thing, a new, what you can say, a new way of scoring goals this season, because in the previous season we didn't get much to score off set pieces. Rather, we considered a lot from set pieces. But yeah, decent performances from the midfield as well as the defense for us. And yeah, not a not a great performance we can say, but a decent performance, because just because of that second half, it is a decent performance. But yeah, the midfield performed really well. If you had to compare between the two, the midfield played pretty well as compared to the defense today. But yeah, we had some clearances as well. Just because of the, again mentioning this, just because of those 2 goals, the defense performed decently. So yeah, coming back to the midfield again, Bruno, Casemiro, Ahmad, Mbumo, Bruno, I think I mentioned, Cunha. So these players, special credit to them, because they kept the game alive and kept Manchester United in the game. The defense did not have much options, but they had to thwart the Nottingham Forest attack after conceding the 2 goals, as well as scoring the first goal as well. The first goal was a bit controversial. I don't know what the linesman saw. You guys can comment below and let me know if that was a corner or not, because there are a lot of talks going on there, because Nottingham Forest think that wasn't a corner. But even in the second half, Nottingham Forest got a corner of United, which wasn't a corner. So yeah, things happened, and yeah, finally we did not we even though we dropped points, we did not end up on a losing side. But I think this draw can be considered as a loss as well because we had that momentum going from the past three games, which we were not able to convert into a win at Nottingham. But yeah, we still did manage to come off with a point. And yeah, special credit to Nottingham Forest defense to keep Punya and Embuemo at bay from not scoring because even though they had a lot of chances with them to score, the chances were either saved by the keeper or the defense did not allow it to go in. So yeah, credit to the Nottingham Forest defense as well. Keep Punya and especially Embumo at bay because Embumo is in good form. He has freshly come off a brace against Brighton, and Punya scored his first goal in the last game against Brighton. So yeah, keeping them away from goals. So kudos to the Nottingham Forest defense as well because they are currently struggling in the league. As we know, they are in the bottom five right now. And yeah, I think first time under Ruben Amorim, we have gone four games unbeaten in a row, and which is three wins in and one draw. So yeah, we were chasing four wins, but that did not happen. And the guy who is famous on online that he won't cut his hair until United win five games in a row. I think he has to wait again, and his hair is going to grow up like crazy. So yeah, United currently with the Chelsea game currently which is happening with Chelsea leading the game, I think United are currently sixth in the table with 17 points and one goal difference, with still games to be played. And I think the final position will come to know after all the games of this weekend will be played. So yeah, I think let's hope we stay in the top six or top seven. So, all things going well right now for United, but I think there is some trouble which will be arriving late December and early January because the AFCON Cup is going to be played during that time. So, Manchester United will be not having three players. So, those are Brian Mbeumo, who will be playing for Cameroon. Second is Amad Diallo, who will be playing for Ivory Coast. And the third one is Nusser Mazraoui, who will be playing for Morocco. So yeah, so that time will be a tough time because Mbumo and Ahmad have been playing really well for us, and let's hope we find some solution going into that period. So yeah, with AFCON being discussed, I think there are some takeaways, which is a new segment which I have started from the last video. So the first thing is that both the goals which we scored were from set pieces, that is corners, and which is a new thing for us. And they had shown a stat at halftime when United were 1-0 up that United are currently third in terms of scoring from set pieces. We had scored six goals in the counting the first half goal. Now after the end of the game, we have scored seven. So we are currently in, I think, second or third position in that list with Arsenal leading the charts at 10. So Arsenal being finding that way of scoring, I think, since the last couple of seasons, and that has been reaping them benefits. And in this season also, they have been scoring from corners. So yeah, good thing for them, and also for us that we have found a new source of scoring goals. The second is Ahmad and Mbumo linking up really well on the right side, and because of which we have found one side of the pitch which we can produce some goals from or assist from. But we have to develop the left side as well because I think on the left it is Punya and Dalo. So those two also have to link up well because Punya is has started to get the stride at United, and Dalo I think is having an on and off games this season so far in the first 10 games. So yeah, I think he also needs to step up. And I think if that side also links up really well, I think we would have a really good chance of scoring. So yeah, in this game especially, I think the defense and midfield kind of switched off in the first 5 or 5 minutes of the second half. till the 50th minute when we conceded the two goals. So after that, I think we kind of woke up in that game in this game and kind of started getting into the game once again, which brought us the second goal, the equalizer by Ahmad. So I think we had before that goal also I think we had a couple of good chances which were either defended by the defenders or the keeper stopped it. Those came I think of I think one chance was of Mbumo, one Cunha, and I think one from Bruno as well, which that Bruno Bruno chance is really hurt because that if that would have gone in, I think United would have walked away with all 3 points and 4 games in a row. But yeah, things were not meant to be, I guess, today for us. And that came off the bottom of the left hand post. And uh, I don't remember who was at the receiving end for the rebound, but he missed it as well. So, yeah, things were not meant to be today for us to win. And Maguire was not in the squad today as Amorim played the same squad from the last game. I think he's keeping him for the Tottenham game, for which is there in the next weekend. So I think he'll be fresh to start that game in the next week at Tottenham, which is again an away game for us. So I think in that game, Euro might be rested. Euro might be kept in the subs, and Maguire could start that game. You never know. So yeah, after that, I think Mainu and Zirkzee did not play today. They were in the subs, but Amorim only used two subs, that is Dorgu and Mazraoui for Dalo and I don't remember the other guy, sorry. So those two players were only used as subs, and Mainu and Zirkzee were not. They did not play a single minute in today's game. So yeah, Cunha, Embumo, Bruno, Ahmad, Casemiro, the midfield are again the key players for the press because Embumo and Cunha especially have that pace with them and they can press the defenses, press the goalkeeper with the support of Ahmad behind Embumo. I think those three players kind of take the attack forward and much of the counter attack or the forward play is dependent on them. And before that, I think Bruno, because the Bruno can decide who to pass to. So yeah, I think those four players mainly are the good things for us for the forward play for the press. And I think again another game. I think I'll have to mention that Sesko needs to be more involved because correct me if I'm wrong, but there was not much involvement of Sesko in today's game as well, or the ball was not reaching him because if I remember, he had a couple of chances where the ball was lobbed into him in the air, but he kind of dummied it or missed it, or I don't know what he was doing, but he I think did not have a single shot on target as well. So yeah, I think he needs to work on it because the next game against Tottenham is going to be really important for him as well. So yeah, I think we have to keep Sesko ahead as well. And yeah, currently the situation, if we see the currently with the Chelsea Tottenham game being played, United currently in sixth position with 17 points, level on points with Sunderland on for the four or top five. I think for the fifth spot now because Chelsea has jumped second, which currently leading one. We have currently 1 point of two currently, which is Chelsea right now. Things might take. Would get to know the final situation for United after the end of the games of this week. And we are 8 points of the top four, that is Arsenal. And I think I don't know if it is too early to say, but I think Arsenal might win the league this year. But you never know. Arsenal being Arsenal can slip as well. So yeah, some good fixtures ahead for all the teams, and they need to buckle up. So upcoming games for United are till the end of November. That is so Tottenham away at 8 November, and after that week it is an international break for us. And after that, Everton at home at 25th on 25th November and Crystal Palace away on 30th November. So yeah, some good fixtures ahead for us. Tottenham, I think Tottenham, if you consider the number of points which we can get in these three games, I think we can get 3 points against Everton at home. Palace playing really well this season. I think we might get a win or a draw there. Even loss, so all three results possible. Same against Tottenham, but to be on the safer side, I think we and keep draw. So there is the potential nine for I think you can say 8 points we can get there. But let's hope we try to be positive. Everton seems to have some stable games, but is also doing well. So yeah, I think some good games ahead, some headache for them as well, and for the fans as well, it would seem to be a very anxious period, late December and early January, and that also depends on the progress of all their teams, that is Morocco, Cameroon, and Ivory Coast. So yeah, I think this is it for this one. Mm. Next week, I might do a live stream for the Tottenham game. So do join in and see you guys in the next one. So till then, thanks for watching.